This is the big sister video that I've wanted to do for years. At least part 1, maybe we will do a part 2. We'll see. I'll be giving you some great tips, if I may say so myself, from myself to all of you ladies out there. We'll be talking about hygiene, intimacy, mental health, and more. If you are a dude, you are of course just as welcome to stick around. Some of this might apply to you as well. Your underwear should not be uncomfortable or painful. Let's start with the bra. A bra is supposed to fit perfectly. It's not supposed to dig into your skin and need readjusting throughout the day. Don't suffer for no reason. Now, the most comfortable bra is no bra in my opinion, but of course I know that that does not work for everyone. Personally, I just never wear a bra anymore unless I need to for some reason. I stopped years ago and I don't ever see myself going back. But again, it's not for everyone, but in case someone needed a green light for walking around braless, I'm your ally. Now, as for your briefs, always aim for ones in 100% cotton. Cotton absorbs extra moisture, it keeps you cooler as opposed to synthetic fibers that trap heat and moisture and hence put you at more risk of yeast infections and other irritation. Now, I wish I could recommend briefs to you that are cotton, comfortable, and that look cute, but I've been looking for that my entire life. Still haven't found it, unfortunately. Your vagina cleans itself, let her be. It drives me a little bit crazy when I see intimate deodorants and other scented intimate products being promoted. If you have a certain condition, obviously, and a doctor recommends you a very specific soap or something, then that's different. But other than that, no, you do not need skincare products for down there. You do not need extra products to keep your vagina clean and healthy. Most people just need water. Now let's talk about menstruation. So period health is something that I've been learning about ever since I first got it, well over a decade ago, and I'm still learning about it. The first few years, I would use whatever pads I could find at the grocery store and not think anything of it. Then I got more curious. What were these pads actually made of? Down there is obviously a very sensitive area. You want to take care of it, you want to be safe, and so I started looking into it. What I found was that some of these well-known menstrual hygiene companies' products contained potentially harmful chemicals. Things like perfume. No thanks, I don't want to be absorbing perfume all day, every day, for 7 days a month. So I started researching for alternatives and I found natural organic pads. Great, and oh boy, it wasn't until I started using those that I realized how those past pads had been really irritating me. Now this is around a time when menstrual cups started becoming very popular, and while I was intrigued, I had just made this organic pad switch, which I was very happy about, and so it took me a while to give menstrual cups a try. But I did it and I want to tell you all about it. This is where I am super happy that Intimina wanted to be our sponsor for this video. So this is my cup. It is the Ziggy Cup 2. It comes in 2 sizes, A and B, and it's made for people with medium to heavier flows. It has a leak-proof double rim and a ribbed tab for slip-free removal. And it's actually pretty thin, which makes it really easy to insert, and it'll be better adapted to your body because we're all very different. And by the way, you can take a test on Intimina's website to find out exactly which cup you should use that'll work for your personal needs. So what intrigued me about this little guy right here is that it's made out of 100% medical grade silicone and it can be used for up to 2 years. 2 years. What that means is that there is no monthly waste. So you just use it this way, wash it, reuse it, and Mother Nature thanks you for it. Now I know it might look intimidating for some people at first, but you will get the hang of it, and once you do, it's easy breezy. As a woman, please do not settle for messy, annoying, impractical periods. Always continue exploring until you find exactly what works for you. I recommend checking out Intimina as an option. It could transform your period experience. Now I love being in my healthy girl era, and I think you should get into this healthy girl habit of using Intimina period cups. You can use a link in my description box to get your own Ziggy cup too. Continuing on the topic of periods. Orgasming can relieve cramps. So when we orgasm, we release a burst of chemicals such as dopamine, a chemical messenger involved in the pain processing in our brain. The release of dopamine acts as a natural painkiller by increasing our pain tolerance. We also release serotonin and a bunch of happy chemicals. So I will link an article for a study in the comment section if you want more information on that topic. Laser hair removal. So I've always hated shaving. Said everyone ever, right? I would always get red bumps, my skin would be burning and super irritated, and the results lasted for like 5 minutes. Let's be real. I mean, these bushy brows and this head full of hair did not come at no cost. And so one day I was like, nope, I'm giving laser hair removal a try, and oh my, it's been some of the best money that I've spent, to be honest. And it's one of those things where I'm like, why did I not do this sooner? Now, I'm not done with my treatments, but I'm already super happy with the results. I now shave my armpits like once every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. Now, full disclosure, for me personally, the treatments have been super painful. I know that's not everyone's experience, but yeah, I'm gonna be fully transparent about that. Super painful, but also super worth it. At least to me. No one is allowed to overstep your boundaries. Not ever. You never do anything you are uncomfortable with, especially not to please someone else. If you feel pressured, you are pressured. Your safety is always more important than anyone's feelings. And if you're setting a boundary and someone tells you that you're being sensitive or that you are overreacting or something like that to make you feel dumb and small, definitely take note of that and seriously reevaluate the relationship that you have with that person. My personal philosophy is that I'm always going to be very clear when I communicate my boundaries, but once that's been communicated and someone violates a boundary, I'm gone. Not everyone may respect you, but you are going to respect yourself enough to know when it's time to walk away. Now, obviously, this can apply to so many different situations. It could be in friendships, with your family, or with a romantic partner. The point is to never give in to someone who is being pushy, who is guilt-tripping you, who is emotionally manipulating you, who is begging, who is whining, all of those things. That person cannot be trusted. Period. And now some of us are very eager to please, and we might be afraid to ruin the vibe or ruin someone's mood. Trust me, you would rather ruin the vibe or ruin someone's mood than potentially traumatize yourself for years to come. Take boundaries super seriously. You own it to yourself. Trust your intuition. As a woman, you are likely incredibly intuitive. Now, of course, you might have extreme anxiety or another condition that severely disrupts your natural intuition, but that would be the exception and not the rule, I would say. So generally speaking, when you feel weird about something, when you have this feeling in your stomach, something is off, it's not quite right, that is literally your body telling you just that. And now, as women and men, everyone really, it's easy to brush those feelings off. Like we're telling ourselves that, oh, I'm just overthinking, or I'm probably just being anxious. But for me, you know, when I look back on my life, when I've been with good people, when I've been in good, happy, safe situations, I've never had a weird gut feeling. It's always been good. But the ones that haven't ended up great, I knew. I always knew. My intuition has never led me in the wrong direction, and so I highly advise you to trust yourself, to practice trusting yourself. Now let me know if you would like a part 2 of this video. There's obviously so much ground to cover, and thank you so much again to Intimina. Don't forget to check them out. All right, take care.